Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are once again down here in the Bear Cave Studios for another episode of OTBS on that Bill shit. With me, your host, E and El Oso, with my co-host, Biggie Mafia. What's going on, bro?
Yo, my brother, what's going on? It's Sunday, motherfucking July 28th, 2024. Yo, this is a special episode, man. This is a special episode, one that has been long overdue, long in the making. We have two very good special guests, good brothers on the show right now, man. First, we'd like to welcome back the Puerto Rican Braun Strowman, my man Joel, back in the camp with his lovely Deadpool gay pride shirt on,
yes.
Representing. So it's all good. We equal opportunities over here. It's all right.
You said we twice, by the way.
This guy's gonna correct me. We ain't even get the show started yet. He's correcting me out here. And then last but not least, you see him in the body in your screen. No, that's not Kingpin. All right. That's not the Kingpin straight out of drug rehab. That's my
Oh my God.
Kingpin on Ozempic.
Yes.
Yo, that's my brother, James, the man, and Dino. Jamie, hey, what's up, brother?
What's going on, fellas? What's up? What's the word, Biggie?
What's going on? Yo, Jimmy, what you drinking on there, man? What's that?
I'm just getting some fellas. I got to work tomorrow, so, and I got Department of Health there, so.
Also, you pre-gaming?
Yeah.
Okay. With that said, yo, Os, what's the word, brother? How's your week been going, man?
Bro, it's been good. You know, we got a special. We got the premier Geek Squad here.
Oh yeah,
our boys.
Yeah,
we all watched Deadpool, Wolverine. We'll get into that a little bit later in the episode. It's going to be a spoiler, so if you haven't seen it yet, either skip over it or, watch the beginning until you get to there and then skip over. We'll let you know before we get into it when you need to turn your mute button off.
Mm-hmm.
Your mute button? You said mute button?
The mute, not me. Where are you at?
Right next to the mute button.
It's right next to it. Like you said,
it's exactly next to it. The meat and the mute right next to each other.
Wow.
That's wild crazy, bro.
Some might say it's the same button.
It's the same button.
Yo, we ain't even 3 minutes into the show and y'all already talking crazy on here, man.
That's how we do, man.
It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, bro. Get your stuff together, bro.
You should have never had Deadpool on this weekend. It's the Lord's Day with Deadpool.
Yeah,
ready to get crazy.
Okay, let's get this out the way. Olympics started out this weekend.
Jesus
Olympics, right? Jesus Christ, and I'm glad you said that. So for those of you who watched the opening ceremony of the Olympics, you saw that they started out with it's 2024. Who even knows if you could say it was controversial nowadays? They got so much shit going on TV. But if you did not see it, opening ceremony, they started out with the Last Supper interpretation, but they went in a different direction with it, and they used, what's the term that they use? Cross-dresser, drag queen, whatever. Whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this,
and I'm a question mark.
I'll put a question mark on it, right? But I'm gonna just say this: y'all keep on tempting God, man. Yeah,
he's gonna light it up.
I'm just saying they got a whole chapter in the Bible for this particular thing going on right here, man.
I saw the clip. I didn't even watch it because, excuse me, like I started watching the opening ceremonies. I've been watching the Olympics for years. I used to swim in high school, so swimming, I love watching the swimming events. But like I couldn't mess with it. They're riding on boats. I'm like,
so I had a question.
Yeah, it was weird.
when I saw the whole opening thing, were they trying to like set up like this theatrical movie kind of concept? Because it looked like the Da Vinci Code. Did you
Yes,
guys notice
the
that?
masked
It was
guy. He's supposed to reveal himself at the end,
Yeah.
supposedly. Yeah.
But it was completely off the charts. The one thing that bugged me out was there was no media in the street. Did you notice that? Like there was like nobody in the street. I tried to look it up on YouTube to show like people like who haven't saw it like in real time, and they were like, "Yeah, there's nothing on YouTube." There was literally nobody around.
Yeah.
And somebody should have done it. Somebody should have took a picture, a little
Something.
clip, and
Yeah.
put it on
But you,
somewhere.
but you know, so you just said something. You didn't like the fact that everyone was on a boat and it was like going and you know what would have been dope and would have really had me interested in the Olympics this year? If every country was on a boat, then all of a sudden, midway through the end, all of them shits just started sinking.
No.
And
I
now
thought one better.
it's
I thought that
Like
because
boat
it was
battle.
supposed to be at a like an assembly line, that one just stopped and it just messed up the whole ceremony.
no, you know why
They
I
all
should have
just
started
crashed into each
singing? Because that shit would have been like it would have been like the Hunger Games. And the
Survives.
moderator, yeah. Now only I just got to start swimming, and then people on the sides to start shooting arrows at them.
We must
No.
complete this quest.
Now every Olympic game is involved with your survival. You got
That's it.
people shooting arrows at you, fucking kicking soccer balls on fire at you while you fucking trying to swim in. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, come on, man.
You got Lenny Kravitz making your dress. I get it.
Oh,
I get it. I get it.
throwing javelins at you.
You're throwing fucking javelins. Yo, that shit would have been dope, bro. Tell me that wouldn't have been fire. Tell me you wouldn't have been like, oh shit.
You just
yo,
came up with the next Hunger Game movie.
Yo,
Like,
turn
there
this
you go,
shit on.
that's it.
Turn this shit.
Yo, that shit would have been crazy spectacular, bro. I would have called out of work just to watch the Olympics. But listen, man, it is what it is.
Now, are you guys watching the Olympics?
I
After all
haven't.
this?
I haven't. I just saw the opening ceremony. I haven't seen. I know that the first day was supposed to be a big thing because they had the swimming versus the swimming, right? That was like supposed to be like a big controversy or like
Yeah.
a big battle against what was it, Australia and US?
Australia. Mhm.
Okay. Who won? I didn't see.
I haven't watched any of it.
Yo, you know what's funny? And Jimmy, I don't know if Jimmy, you a big handball player, or were you back in the day?
Back in the day. Back in
So-
the day.
So did you
Some
know
of my
that?
fingers, I don't have fingerprints.
Yeah.
Used to get the killers right there, yo. If you playing handball. Yes.
I don't.
Yes,
I don't. Not personal handball. I'm talking about the one with the court
Oh,
on the court
Jesus.
that you used to.
Yeah. Oh.
I knew it was a setup. You didn't hear that setup coming?
It was a setup. I
That
saw that.
was
shit.
so much of a
I
setup,
fell
man.
for it. I fell
And
for
then
it.
you told him he didn't have fingerprints. That's
Fingerprints?
It, man.
Yep.
No, but you know they have handball as an Olympic sport, but it's not the handball that we used to from the hood and shit. Like they got some. It's like they running with a football and you got to throw it. I don't know. The shit looks stupid.
Wait,
He
what?
said,
Wifey calls
hood
it lava
handball.
dodgeball.
Llama dodgeball.
Lava dodgeball.
Lava
Yes.
It's
dodgeball.
actually,
Dodgeball.
I've played it before when I was out in Spain. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Okay.
It is a
I feel
lot
like
of
they
fun.
just made up a bunch of dumbass sports to put in the Olympics. Like,
It's big in Europe, bro. That shit is crazy.
do they have cricket in the Olympics?
I don't think so. I think they just added flag football.
Oh yeah, flag football was in it. I was like,
But
I
you
might
want to
be an
know something?
Olympian soon.
You want to know something crazy? I gotta check. I don't know if cricket is in the Olympics, but did you know that the world's I don't know, the most famous cricket star has more followers than LeBron James?
No.
Cricket is like I'm dead ass serious. You could look it up. Cricket is like a huge sport. I guess I don't know. I don't know, man.
I
You
wouldn't
know
have figured that huge of a sport. I mean, but
Yeah.
people didn't it have like the longest game be like a day or so?
Yeah, it's over like 2 or 3 days.
Over 2 or 3 days, yeah.
Get a job.
No, I can't even watch baseball going into extra innings, let alone see a cricket match for like fucking 5 days.
So it was in the Olympics in the 1900s, it says.
That's
Part of
fucking
the
crazy.
1900 games in Paris. And then in 2028, it's coming back.
How is
after
dodgeball not a Olympic sport?
dodgeball.
Yo, I would be an Olympic dodgeball player. I know that for a fact, and I'd win it.
You got the wind up.
I'd win at least a silver medal. At least. I used to be the king of dodgeball in school. I used to play dodgeball with motherfuckers in the hallway that didn't even know they was playing dodgeball. That shit, oh man.
See, and this goes back to our point
Mhm.
of you being a bully growing up. Like you,
Here we go again with this shit.
Learn a bully. If you're hitting people with a dodgeball that don't know they're
He's a
playing
bully.
dodgeball in the
He's a
hallway,
fucking bully.
Yeah,
you're
bro.
a bit of a bully.
And they going straight to the medic? No, that's not cool,
Right.
bro.
So moving on,
Plowing ahead.
plowing ahead,
On
right?
ahead.
We gonna listen. We're gonna get through this sports stuff so we can get right to the Deadpool, and I'm sure I'm gonna say something that's a little controversial about it, but we'll get to that when we arrive to that topic.
Mhm.
UFC happened over the weekend. For those of you that watched, the main event was pretty good. You had Patty the Batty going up. This dude Green, man, is just embarrassed all the black people in America. Just straight in. This dude was just talking crazy. I know how it goes. You know, you trying to sell tickets. This dude was talking crazy the entire get up. And then 2 minutes into the match, Cuz got put to sleep like night put to sleep. And I don't
think he
mean
got his arm broke too.
still
Because
got
Patty was saying he heard a crunch.
Damn.
God, man, this dude put him to sleep with this crazy triangle choke that was just out of this world. And I don't know. And then the next match, this dude Curtis Blades need to give it up, bro. This dude is trash.
Bro, I told you yesterday. I told Big Os, I was like, yo, he was going to his boy's house to watch the fights. I'm like, Bilal's gonna win. Curtis Blades sucks. He's gonna get knocked out, and Patty's gonna win. He's like, oh, you think you could beat Curtis Blades? I was like, nope, I cannot. But everybody else in that heavyweight division, they will knock
beat him.
him the fuck out, and
Yeah.
they all have.
Wow.
And
I don't know how he keeps getting into title fights. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know, bro. And you know what's wild? I think his record is like 19-5. Every time I've watched him fight, he's lost. So the only time I've ever watched,
Stop watching him then.
yeah, then maybe that's what it is. No, every fight that I've seen him have, he's lost every single one of them. Who knows? I mean, but the heavyweight division isn't all that deep anyway. Pause.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Out of all the matches you've seen in UFC, who was the craziest knockout?
Masvidal.
Hands down.
Yep. One kick.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Right?
Hands down. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Cuban
Next
Jesus.
one is, and now I'm going to a different sport in boxing.
Hold on. Damn. What's
I
his
would
name?
say maybe
He's
one of
breaking his
Roy
wrist.
Jones's.
Yeah.
Nah.
He got caught up against
the one that comes to mind real quick is how Pacquiao got laid out by Marquez.
Yeah.
Because
I
no one saw
remember
that
all
one
the
coming.
memes from that one.
Yeah, no one saw that one coming.
I would have to say the one when Zab Judah got knocked out and he was
doing the dance.
the chicken dance. The one with Cedric the Entertainer made the joke.
Stinky leg.
He was like, "Don't play with matches" or some shit, and he just fucking knocked the shit out of. Yeah, I would have to say that.
Nah, I
But
would say
how bad?
Gotti
I didn't get
was-
to see the UFC. How bad was this? The first you said it was Patty.
Yeah, Patty the Batty,
Yeah,
man.
Patty's sub was nice.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Jimmy, you
No.
said Ward?
Gotti and Ward.
Gotti and Ward.
That was a
Those
war.
were the best fights.
Yeah.
Those, the three of them.
The three of them.
Those
Yeah.
were all the best fights.
Yeah, Ward was a
serious.
Ward was a
serious.
bad motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
you know who really got it bad, but he didn't get knocked out was when this guy had the padding
but he had like the plaster in his box, in his
Yeah.
gloves or some shit like that.
and he fought Cotto.
Yeah, he should've
Photo.
got
Yeah,
death
that was
penalty for that.
Marquez. Was it Marquez?
Marquez.
Yeah.
It was Marquez. So who's the other one? The Juan Manuel something that he fought. They both have similar names. That's why.
Yeah, you waiting to see
Oh,
Bellingham.
no, it wasn't Marquez. It was Margarito.
Margarito.
Yeah.
Margarito. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I was like, they both have similar names.
Yeah.
I always get them confused, but yeah. Because
Both
one is
Mexican
tall and the
dudes,
other one is
I
like,
believe. Yeah.
the other one
Yeah,
drinks his own piss. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
It's true.
That's
He let the whole
disgusting,
world
bro.
know. All right, so going
Yeah.
back on track. I'm sorry. I had to see
No.
who had the best knockout.
No, it was all good, man. This was one of the only UFC events that I was able to like semi stay up because, of course, I fell asleep at that last match. That shit was just crazy boring. And of course, the one.
Did
No,
you? Sorry
Go
to
ahead, bro.
derail you again. Did you
Go
see
ahead.
that he spiked Leon Edwards on his head
I did.
in
I
that
did.
fight?
I did. And
He
I'm
literally
sorry.
picked
I
him
gotta
up
start starting
and
the UFC
slammed him
more.
directly on the top of his head.
I
Jesus
wasn't surprised to see Leon Edwards lose. I swear to God, I don't know who, I forget the name of his cornerman, but this dude, every fight, he's talking to Leon Edwards, and Leon Edwards has his face like is when you tell your son to take out the garbage when he's playing Fortnite. And it's just
Ah,
like he has no like
No
sense of
respect.
urgency, like no
Yeah.
sense of like, all right, I got to get out there and do this shit. He always just looks like, I don't want to be here. So
yeah,
I
like he can't be
expected.
bothered.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I expected Leon Edwards to lose. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
got respect for him as a fighter, but dude, like, just he don't ever look like he want to be there. Yeah, it is what it is. And this dude, Tom Aspinall, he called out John Jones at the end of his fight. Respectfully, this, bro. Stop calling out John Jones, please. Please. Because you haven't really fought anybody that people have tuned in and said, oh shit, this guy is this is going to be a crazy match.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not for nothing. You keep fighting these no-name dudes. Like, you just beat Curtis Blades, my guy. Chill
And it
out.
wasn't even a clean shot. Like it looked like he grazed the side of his head and
Yeah.
dropped him. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, listen, bro. Listen, I don't know. But listen, we'll get to the fight game another time. Sports is sports. Yankees is doing some bullshit right now. They
They're,
winning,
they're
losing.
up 4-0.
They have
4-0
4-0 right
on the
now in the
Reds.
Red Sox. That's a good look.
Top 4. Yep.
They
they
need
just
this because they've been looking
they've been looking like
terrible,
shit
man.
lately, bro. I don't know.
They're looking like the Giants don't know how to score any points, man.
Facts.
Don't start talking about football just yet, man. I don't think that's going to go too well for you.
It shouldn't. I've seen the Hard Knocks. I'm looking at how terrible it is. Yeah, I know.
I want to know why
what to
these
expect.
What
shitty.
did you think of Hard Knocks so far?
I fell asleep
Every
because
episode?
it's just a bunch of nonsense. Like they're really not doing anything. Like
They look
they're
so dysfunctional. Like
yes.
they don't know what they're doing.
Like hopefully it's only for HBO because if that's exactly how the franchise is being run, then I can understand why people are just like I'm not gonna play there ever.
You want to know something funny though? You know I have no sympathy for what you talking about. When did y'all win your last Super Bowl? What year was that?
I don't know.
9?
9 years ago?
Was it?
So
Check give me the stats on that when they won their last Super Bowl. What year was that?
2012.
They
08,
won it in 2012. That's 12 years ago.
12.
Mhm.
How long you been a Giants fan? Your whole
My
life?
whole life.
I've been a Bills fan my whole life. You know when the last time they won the championship?
All right. I'm gonna go with I don't know.
My answer to that:
They had
shut the
never
fuck
won?
up. Shut the fuck up and stop complaining, bro.
All right, so look at this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Those championships should have never been won.
Oh,
Only the defense.
I don't want to
only
hear
the
that,
defense.
bro.
Only the
I don't want to hear
defense
that,
should have
man.
got that.
Come
All
on,
right,
bro.
you telling me that catch was supposed to happen?
It happened.
It happened.
It happened. Okay. But
You know
if
what?
that didn't happen, honestly, they should have called that play dead.
Oh my god. I would
And that's
love.
coming from a Giants fan.
Okay, I would love to be in a position where I could be like, well, you know, one of our last 2 championships, we shouldn't have won that. What shit is that, bro? Like,
The second one was in a goof. That one that was actually legit.
oh my god, bro. You sound very like privileged right now. You know that?
I don't sound privileged.
You sound like
I don't.
you sound privileged, man.
The sad part about your team, and it's exactly what Knicks fans have done for God knows how long. You have a Michael Jordan syndrome right now. You have Patrick Mahomes going in your way of a championship. And that's exactly what Jordan was to the Knicks.
We got the toughest conference. Like
You
there's
do.
NFC.
And honestly, if you didn't have that guy in your way, you would have had like 3 championships already.
Yeah, but see, that's not true though, because last year we didn't lose to the Chiefs. We lost to the Bengals at home. So we can't even say that,
Chiefs, bro.
huh?
You lost to
the Chiefs last year.
I meant 2023. In 23, we lost to the
that was a good team
Bengals.
too.
This is what I'm saying.
They
So
went on to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like you're talking about credible teams,
the Super Bowl champions.
Listen, man, I'm not
It
going to
doesn't give me any solace at all.
I'm not. I don't want.
Is this why we're not talking football? Is that's what?
There's nothing to talk. The spring training. You know, training camps just started. Listen, man, it is what it is. And, you know, whatever, bro. Whatever. All right, listen.
Can I tell you one thing though? I do have love for the Bills.
Why? Because we're the only real New York football team.
No, I just think that they are the team that looks like they're well put together, as all the other teams are not. The Jets are not good. The Giants are still in a real rebuilding phase for like what, 3 years now?
More than that, since
more than that, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's on a technicality. They've been in a rebuilding phase.
Right.
The only team that has been put together that actually looks like a contender each year is the Bills.
And with that said, we still haven't. We haven't.
You have a tough.
We haven't even gotten to the Super Bowl since the 90s.
It's tough, bro. Like, have you seen the talent that's out there that you're going up against? That there's games that you have that are epic. That should have been won.
You know what? And I'm going to say this.
It went down to like a catch. It went down to something else.
I'm going to use this reference. And not only because it's my favorite movie, but because this is the only thing that I can correlate it with right now. Bills fans are Forrest Gump, and that Super Bowl is Jenny.
Jenny.
Like,
he got Jenny afterwards.
Yeah, after she got fucking AIDS.
Yeah, when she was dying.
After she got AIDS and she got ran through by 1,000 dudes. Everyone. She had, like, come on, bro. Now he's taking.
So you're saying this is the year?
Who?
I don't know. Our schedule doesn't look too.
I ran through a couple of times. You saying this is the year? This is Jenny?
I don't know. And then
this is Jenny's year.
Time out. And then what happened?
I'll put it on a T-shirt right now.
Listen, what happened? What happened when Jenny came and she finally gave him some ass after about 20 years? Then what happened? She left the next morning.
So that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna win
in
a
the middle
chip,
of the night,
and then you got Josh Allen's who's gonna be like, I'm done. And he's gonna be a Jet.
Listen, bro. Listen, I done got my heart broke a lot. I'm not expecting the world. When it happens, it happens. Then what happened? Forrest Gump wound up taking care of a kid that wasn't even his. So what are you gonna do, bro?
That was his kid.
That was his kid.
Says who?
Named him after his father.
Who? Yeah.
Why? Wait a minute. Why? Because she said it was his kid?
Why would
they had the same manner?
Why would it be a miss?
Watching the TV?
Why would it be a misdirect? Why would they do that?
Right.
Listen. Do you listen, bro? That's your question. Let's be honest. Between all four of us, you had a crush on this chick your whole life, and she's been ran through for decades, and then all of a sudden she shows up with an 8-year-old boy and all of a sudden says, "Oh, listen, he's your son, and he has your name." You're just gonna be like, "Okay,
yeah,
all right, this is no."
Okay.
Oh, am I?
Jimmy, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
Forrest Gump?
Nah.
You're you.
So you're saying this whole time, everybody has been fooled that that's not his kid?
I'm just saying we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. I'm sticking with it's not his kid.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Let's stop. Like, Jimmy, thank you, brother.
They even showed a moment that they did the same thing at the same time. That was supposed to show
they were watching TV together.
That could have been taught.
That could have been taught. They just met.
Jenny knows him, but Jenny knows him. Jenny's watched TV with him. So think about it.
And now you see, now you just open a can of worms.
That's like that Martin episode. Come on, that's that Martin episode. Same
Thank
exact.
you. The Martin episode with the little kid showed up and he thought it was his son.
He had big ears too. They both have big ears.
Oh yeah, big ass
that's your
ears.
kid.
I thought I so heartily thought that was his kid. I'm like, come on, man. That was like the best. That was the best casting.
Yeah.
I was like, this kid is
Definitely.
his.
Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
In
Just
real
be
life.
mindful. Just be mindful, okay?
Jesus
And any
Christ,
dudes out
man.
there, if you got a woman that's just showing up out of nowhere and they telling you to claim a kid and it might be yours, it would behoove you to take your ass down to CVS or Walgreens. They sell DNA tests in the damn pharmacy.
Do they? I don't know if
Yes.
Yes, they do.
I've never had to go for
Exactly.
a DNA test.
They sell DNA.
CVS?
Me either. But they have them on Amazon.
I know from a
I'm
friend. of a
gonna
friend.
I'm gonna fact check this.
They have them in
They have it.
CVS.
Yeah, they do. They have
Thank you,
paternity
brother.
tests.
Thank
They
you.
They do.
They have.
$29.99. You're right.
Why do they have
Right.
this section, and why do you guys know about this section?
No, I just
Time out.
looked it up.
Time out.
I've never had to visit this. so I don't-
You want to know why? How
What?
many times?
Is it next to like the condoms and shit? Like, where is this
No, it's
section?
not. As a matter of factly, it's not next to the condoms, which you would think they
I
would be.
wouldn't know where it's at, but
No, they're in the aisle that for some reason it has like the first aid stuff. Like they have the gauze, they have the fucking antibacterial
Yo, hold
cream.
on. You just talked about
DNA
Jenny
next
and
to
you said the
bandages,
first
yeah,
aids.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh shit.
No, I'm serious, man. And they got the paternity test right there in CVS. And the only reason I know this is because anytime I gotta go to CVS to pick up like medicine for the kids, as opposed to looking at that shit that they have on the ceiling with like the thing, I just walk up and down every aisle.
Aisles.
Yeah, I just walk
Yeah.
every aisle looking for the shit. Like, where's the cough syrup?
Bro, that happened to me today at ShopRite. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
looking for aloe water. I can't fucking find it anywhere. I went everywhere.
Listen, bro, you're in the aisle with
I
the.
It's
found
like the
in
signs above
the
give you
ethnic
everything
section.
but
They had
What you're
what
coconut
you're
water.
looking for.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, no, where's the peanut butter with honey? And then you ask somebody like, oh, they're in the aisle with the soap. It's like, bitch, why? Why?
They had a robo assistant going up and down the aisles
All those guys.
over by us. It was a robo assistant. Click on it, tap my screen if you need help. I'm like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Jenny tapped that too.
yeah, Jenny tapped everything, bro.
She also caught Russ too.
Bro, she was so clean-hearted and pure in well, maybe not.
Don't use pure in Jenny's name. That's so
You know,
to the word pure.
No,
Princess
no.
Bride.
Pure hearted. Yeah.
She got that Jenny syndrome. You know who else be having Jenny syndrome? All them older women that you be seeing in the church, like them 70-year-old ladies that's like helping and shit.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, the ones that be guiding people to their seats. All of the women back in the day, they was Jenny.
Oh my
Jesus.
God. They
Yo,
tell
so
you,
hold on.
bless your heart.
So was
Come over
she
here.
dating the Black Panther guy also when she got smacked up by the other dude?
I'm sorry, I ruined your Black Panther party. Yeah, that too. That too.
My favorite line
how
is
long for you guys was it that
I'm
you
sorry,
realized
she tastes like cigarettes. My bad.
that Jenny from Forrest Gump was the same chick from Princess Bride?
Yo, bro,
Is
you
it?
and this Princess Bride, I still have yet to see this
Bro,
movie.
You've never
have
seen the
not
Prince?
seen
Oh
it?
wow, bro.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
okay. I need to know.
Oh my God.
What is with this Princess Bride movie? What am I missing?
It's a classic, bro.
Very-
It's a classic.
What's his name? Emilio Montoya.
You know what he's
Indigo
thinking?
Montoya.
He's thinking of the
Indigo
Princess Diary. He's like, I'm not gonna watch this.
That's exactly what's happening. I'm thinking of Princess Diaries.
He's thinking
what's the
of that
difference?
movie with Anne
Andre
Hathaway.
the
It's not
Giant's
that
in
one.
it, bro.
Yeah.
It's an
Andre the
old school
Giant, Ben
classic. Yeah.
Savage, Columbo.
Yep.
All right.
Everybody.
Mark my words. By the grace of God, I'm still alive. On my upcoming vacation, one of those days, I'm gonna take the time
No, you're
out
not.
and
You're
I'm
fall
gonna.
asleep.
I just
Yo,
might.
E,
We're gonna need
Yes,
a
sir.
full report.
you watch
on the show.
it. Yo, the day you watch it is the day I watch Forrest Gump because I've never seen Forrest Gump.
Jimmy, get the fuck off the show, bro. Get out, bro.
You've
You've
never
n-
seen Forrest. Yo,
He's got,
Yo, bro, you've never seen Forrest Gump?
I
So
haven't
you
seen
don't
that
know
in
any of these
Titanic.
references. Jesus.
Bro,
No,
are
I
you
hear them
serious?
all the time,
Oh,
so
you hear
I
him?
kind
Okay.
of make references to them. So I
My
got a
heart
good
is
memory.
broken,
So
bro. My heart is broken right now, brother. I'm
I
not
Tell
even
me.
told
gonna
you
lie.
that.
So you don't know who
Remember that
do you
live
know
one
who
that you were
Lieutenant
texting
Dan
in?
is?
Huh? I'm sorry.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan is a war hero, bro.
Do you know who Lieutenant Dan is?
Gary
I've heard of
Sinise.
him.
Ice cream. Lieutenant Dan. Ice cream.
I was supposed to
Yo,
die up there with my
we
men.
gotta put Jimmy in a box with another friend that we know that has never seen the movie.
No, no. Our other friend has seen it.
Oh, she watched it.
She has seen it. Yes.
Oh, nice.
She is an avid listener. So shout out to the Velociraptor that we know.
Called about
Yeah,
a
I
dinosaur.
agreed with her when
Dinosaur.
we were doing that live thing, the texting in. I said I didn't see it either. I told you.
Oh,
Right,
man.
you did say
During
that.
the
You did
draft
say that.
episode.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro! I can't believe. Yo, listen, man. There's just certain
That
movies.
should be another one,
Text me when
another
you-
topic for discussion, like movies that we haven't seen and just
That
get
are
a whole watch
classics?
list.
Yeah.
Well, listen, yo, you know what's so crazy? We started talking about movies. This was like a accidental segue
My bad.
of the show. No,
Let's go back.
go ahead, bro.
Spoiler alert for everyone.
Yes,
Okay.
we're
My
getting
hands are
into
up.
the
Spoiler
we're
alert.
getting into the
I will-
spoiler alert.
I will
If
give a
Show,
signal.
show him the mug. Show him the mug.
I will give them a signal when we
Ooh.
are off the topic. I will raise Clemente and Molina when we are off Deadpool and Wolverine. All
I
right.
like it.
You've been warned.
You've been warned.
Starting now.
Now.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit. No, I'm just
All right. Okay. We're fresh out the theater, most of us. All right. We saw it a few hours ago.
Mhm.
Joey, I know you saw it for the second time today. I know you for a long time, bro. You've always been a Deadpool fucking maniac. Like everything Deadpool, right? Okay. Jimmy, I gotta start with you, bro.
Mhm.
You are one of, because I know just a handful. I don't know too many. I know my boy Damon Ramos is one of them. You are somewhat of a historian when it comes to these things. I know you're very, very knowledgeable with these topics, right? I want to hear from you first. What did you think about this latest movie?
I thought it was actually very good. I thought that the segueing of the whole Fox universe being incorporated into the MCU, I think they did it right. And I think that there shouldn't be any problems with it, like for me. And like they basically said, spoiler, he's gonna be doing this till he's 90. So
When you say he, you're talking about
Yep.
Hugh Jackman
Hugh Jackman,
Yeah.
in his role of Wolverine. Joey, man, you saw it for the second time today, brother. I need to know.
Yo, I caught like so much more stuff that I didn't even catch in the beginning, like the first time around. So first off, the opening scene was like,
I heard that from a lot of people that the
dude,
opening scene.
I never thought I was gonna hear NSYNC and just be like, oh, this is my shit. Like I'm watching Deadpool at his greatest right now. And
Do you
then
know
when
why
he
they
pulled-
used NSYNC?
Why?
Because most of those guys that were in NSYNC, weren't they like that Disney Club group or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Gosling.
the
They
Mickey
were.
Mouse Club.
Oh, Gosling
Mouse.
and
Yeah.
or no, not Gosling. Timberlake and
Timberlake. Yeah.
All of them, man.
No, but you want to hear something crazy? Avril Lavigne showed up in the most of the people that were actually in the movie actually showed up at the New York premiere. So Avril Lavigne was there.
Avril Lavigne was in the movie?
Her song came on. Yeah, you didn't hear a song come on when they were leaving to go see who the Outcast or whatever were.
Yeah.
And they were going to the Outlands.
Mm-hmm.
NSYNC played. So actually, the crazy part about the beginning sequence is they were saying that adamantium is indestructible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I heard, and this is another spoiler for another movie, that the big thing for Captain America, Brave New World, is the distribution of adamantium in the MCU now, because it's stronger than vibranium.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep.
what's going to be the new thing. And now that it's shown here how powerful adamantium is, that's going to be a big thing.
So, all right. So you guys are my go-tos when I got questions.
Okay.
Are we getting Wolverine and Deadpool as part of the Avengers?
I don't think Deadpool is going to be. I think this is Deadpool's last. But
Really?
the X-Men, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I thought I heard. I read something in there that he said he wasn't. This was like there was only going to be a one movie from MCU, and then it was just going to be everything X-Men and everybody else.
Joey,
Well,
what's
I
your
think if
cameos
they
and
do
stuff?
Avengers Secret Wars, I think that they have to have him, because what they're trying to do is all those people that they added and included in this movie, which were all the big cameos, they're going to have them go to Secret Wars.
Yep.
Because it's only fitting for them to have
Put
a
him in there too.
proper way to get into the last fight for Secret Wars.
Yeah.
But things changed because, I mean, look at Chris Evans.
Yeah.
You know, Chris Evans being there, and, everybody was
That
like,
was
ooh,
dope.
Captain America. And then, nope, psych.
No,
Yeah.
that was the best reveal, because
Yes.
everybody was like, no, that's Captain America. Like, no, you'll see.
I'm not gonna lie, that surprised me.
He was sitting next to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That surprised
I had
the
a
shit out of
feeling,
me.
because I said I watch New Rock Stars. I watch like all these different YouTubes like that just go in with their analyzing everything. But they said, why wouldn't they do that? Because that will be easier for them to do than get all of the people from the Fantastic Four. They have Chris Evans on speed dial, like, yo, we could get you in the movie and you don't have to be Cap.
Yep.
Smart.
And on top of that, you saw the post-credit scene, right? The only reason why they did that is because Cap doesn't curse, but Johnny Storm can curse his ass off.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
He's the big Boy Scout. He's the big Boy Scout.
And he was able to use his Boston accent. Come on.
Yeah.
And he was smaller too. He wasn't as jacked.
Way smaller. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys were talking about that opening scene. That was probably one of my favorite opening scenes in a Marvel movie.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, Drunk Os. You put a little NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, bro, it's a wrap. It's
You
I think this was better than the Guardians. You know how the Guardians usually have like a song montage in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yep.
This was way better than that.
A friend of ours at their wedding put like I think it was Backstreet Boys or NSYNC for me. They're like, you're gonna be there. You
just do
we
it.
told the DJ they gotta play a boy band song.
Yeah.
So
all right. So
that was for me, I was like, yo, this is dope.
I got a question for everybody. What was your favorite scene throughout the movie? Like the best, like, oh, holy shit moment.
The mask. The Wolverine mask.
I say Blade.
That was tough. Yeah.
Blade.
Oh, Blade 2. Blade 2. Yeah.
And I mean, Gambit was just as good, but Blade, when he popped out, like,
Gambit for me until
the
he
way
started
he walked
talking.
in. The way he walked in.
Yeah. Because it was like a reveal, like nobody was expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
And am I to? So I'm gonna ask Jimmy this. Am I to say that this was like their versions of the Midnight Suns?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And
you know who I thought they were gonna bring back?
Who?
Nicolas Cage. I thought they were gonna have him come in his motorcycle with the Ghost Rider.
But aren't they doing a Midnight Suns movie? Like, isn't that what I heard?
It's in the works, but I don't know if that. I mean, they still got to get Blade up and running. And you heard that line from him. I'm the one and only.
And I did not like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't like that.
That was a really big slap in the face.
I didn't like that shit at all, bro. Because I kind of think he shitted on my brother. What's Marshall Ali?
Marshall Ali, yeah.
Yeah, I think he kind of shitted on him.
I mean, they didn't. If you really think about it, they didn't pull any punches. Like They even
No,
talked
they
about
did
Hugh
not.
Jackman and his divorce,
Yeah.
like right to his face, bro. Like,
Yeah, even what's the old girl name that played Elektra when she was like something
oh yeah,
about
about
Dale
the
Delwyn? She's like,
Daredevil.
nah.
And it
She
was
was
that
like,
was Ben Affleck. She was like, I don't
Yeah,
give a
she's
fuck
like,
about him.
nah, we're good.
yes.
good.
Yeah.
I don't miss him.
Yeah. It was so many hits to everybody.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
then
if you couldn't
also-
take a hit on the chin, even Blade said retarded. Like you can't even say that in movies anymore.
Yeah. He said retarded.
Yeah, that
I
was
was like,
funny.
what?
He said, "You should retarded." He said, "No."
You said retarded? It's like,
He's like, I'm not trying to get canceled.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So much, bro.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, I gotta ask each one of you. Oh, scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving this movie?
I give it a 9,
Yeah.
9.5. It was that good for me. I really enjoyed it.
Joey,
I say 9.
Jimmy.
The reason why I say 9 is because they had one little hiccup that I'll let Jimmy finish, but they had like one little hiccup.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
About a 9.2.
All right, what was the hiccup, bro?
No, I want to hear yours. What do you think?
So I said it
As a
earlier.
DC fan,
So I said it earlier.
Oh.
I said it earlier. I was gonna say something you're probably not gonna like. And
Uh-oh.
I didn't want to say it earlier when we left the theater.
mhm.
He did. He said I was gonna save it.
Mm.
I gotta get that movie a 7.5, bro.
7.5. You know what's funny?
Wow.
Eric, you know my cousin, he said the same thing.
And can I tell you why, please?
Why is
for it.
7.5? I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said this to somebody earlier in another chat because we were talking about the movie.
Mhm.
I'm getting so sick and tired of Ryan fucking Reynolds. It's not even funny.
Mm.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. There were moments in the movie where I know Wolverine was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" And in my head, I'm thinking, "No, seriously, can anyone else talk in this fucking movie?" Like, I've been.
It's Deadpool.
I know, bro. I got it. But listen, bro. Listen. And correct me if I'm wrong. We've been listening to this same character from Ryan Reynolds
Mhm.
since fucking Van Wilder.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
And
All right.
at a certain point, it kind of gets like, oh God, bro. Like,
But this is the crazy thing is
go ahead.
they don't feel like it's stale because his comedy, as much as you might be annoyed with his voice or whatever, it still sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, like people like you could think of comedians that
Mhm.
their comedy has run dry over the years. Like you could say like Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
He was on point when he was younger, and then all of a sudden, you know, that shit with
He's not
Kevin Hart.
relevant
I don't know
He's
what the
not
fuck that
relevant now.
was.
Do you know how much
Get
money
Hard.
they made in 3 days?
How much money they made in 3 days?
$438 million globally.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think we do.
Listen, I'm standing. I'm DC all the way. You know that. You've known
I
that for
know,
years.
and that's why it was great
I
to see Henry
am-
Cavill on our side.
No, fuck him, bro. Fuck him. Fuck him, bro. And listen. Let me tell you something.
That
Let me
came
tell
from a
you
real
something,
place
bro.
too.
I'm a loyalist, man. I'm a loyalist. And I think one of the sole reasons that Marvel has been so successful over the years is that they've hired a cast and actors that have been so loyal to their product
Mhm.
over decades now.
But you can't fault Cahill.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can, bro. Yes, I
Yeah.
can, bro. Yes, I
Bro,
can.
You can't.
they
They
shit
did
on
him
on the way
dirty,
out.
bro.
Yeah.
They did him dirty.
That whole
I'm a-
Dwayne the Rock
bro, I
Johnson
have the
movie, the whole
Superman tattoo
Shazam
on my
thing, they had
back.
him come back
Exactly,
and they
I
said they
said that.
promised him all this, and then all of a sudden they're
said
gonna
that
drop
earlier.
you.
Yeah, I said
Come
that
on.
earlier. The studios dropped him.
Listen,
They
man.
were supposed to
No.
make-
Time out. Time out.
He
Time
paused The
out.
Witcher to do this.
Yeah.
No. Time out. You know when it started?
When?
Y'all are forgetting. You know when it started? That
When?
whole mustache shit with
Because he
fucking
couldn't do it for the Mission Impossible.
The Justice League.
That was on the
Let me ask you a
contract.
question. Let me ask you a question. When this whole thing started,
Yeah.
if Robert Downey Jr. had a role for another movie where he had to shave his head bald, and Kevin Feige or whoever from Marvel said, "Yo, listen, bro, not for nothing, that's gonna kind of fuck things up for us if you shave your head bald." I'm willing to put my next paycheck on the fact that Robert Downey Jr. to be like, "Yo, you know what? I'm committed to this Iron Man shit. I'm not gonna shake my head."
Can I tell you something?
Please.
It's not Marvel's fault that your CGI department is
Oh
mediocre.
my God, bro.
It's not our
Bro,
Oh,
fault.
come on, man. Come on.
I love DC.
DC
I'm a
has
DC guy.
great products, but they
Well,
are
DC
terrible
means new
with
comics, so
yeah, man. Like
Bro,
they're
been sturdy,
they
man.
should talk to the people that make their anime
animation
because their anime is on point. I will say 100% their anime is way better than Marvel's.
Yep, by far.
But when it comes to movies,
Agreed.
they don't have the
Agreed.
they have a missing ingredient. I don't know what it is.
No, you know what the missing ingredient is? Listen, if Disney wrote me a check, I could make a fucking movie. Bro, listen, let me ask you a question.
Who was it that did DC? The DC movies? Was it Paramount or
No, it was Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers?
Warner
Yes.
Brothers.
Yeah, but you know what? And you know what else you can see it? And this happened a few years ago. Me and the family went to Orlando. We went to Disney one day, right? And if you know, you go to Disney, everything is like top of the line. Like there's nothing that they won't do, right?
Yeah.
Other than let you into the park for free, they're not doing that shit.
Right. No, they keep raising that shit.
No.
Once you get into the park, they will take care of you. There's nothing that you can't have in a Walt Disney park. Fast forward 24 hours later, we went to Universal Orlando, which coincides with Warner Brothers. Bro, I went up to like a pretzel stand and I was like, "Oh, can I get a pretzel with some cheese?" This chick said, "We ain't got no pretzels."
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, we ain't got no pretzels. Yeah, we haven't had pretzels for hours now. Do you think that would have happened at a fucking Disney park?
Nope.
No.
They have pretzels.
Somebody
on
would have
deck.
ran and got you a pretzel.
Thank you. And that's what I mean. So when Marvel has Disney backing them, of course, the sky is the limit. Are you crazy? That's not fair.
All right,
Speaking of the
I
Disney
want to
parks-
tell you something about their CGI.
Go
Check
ahead.
this out. Did you know that they de-aged Happy Hogan?
Mm-hmm.
Could you have tell that was CGI?
Yeah.
Did you know that the chick Cassandra Nova, she wasn't really bald?
A little bit. I could kind of tell.
You could tell that's CGI? Could
You
you
know
tell
how-
the Flash was always CGI?
Yes, that shit
Yes.
was
Could
horrible.
you tell the Green Lantern was CGI?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit
Yes.
was horrible.
Okay.
Look
Yeah.
at the Flash movie. By far.
The Flash it had a great concept and they
They
destroyed
tried.
it with their terrible CGI.
That whole baby scene in the beginning.
Oh my God, that was comedic, bro.
Again,
It was a joke.
again. When you
And
have
then the way he runs. The way he runs.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
not a fan of that either. Yeah.
Zesty
What the
Again.
fuck is that? Even if it's accurate, it looks stupid.
My God.
Listen, there's a
Just
difference.
cut your losses and get Homeboy from the WB. That's it.
Listen, there's a
Get Barry Allen
difference.
from the WB.
There's a difference when you are getting money from Disney, meaning Marvel, compared to when you gotta call the fucking owner for 7-Eleven to cut you a check. Fucking
Bro,
DC.
but-
Okay.
But speaking of Disney parks, you brought it
Yes.
up. They're adding Wolverine and Deadpool now
Yes.
to the visitor center or like attraction throughout the parks.
Every time they have a movie, they add them to the attraction.
Yep.
Yeah.
That happened with when Move Girl came on the streaming service. They had who else? They have Moon Knight. Moon Knight is on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, did
Scared
anybody
me.
catch
Money, man.
the Moon Knight reference? in the movie?
Moon Knight Deadpool didn't like was
And
that one of them?
Deadpool.
He
Yeah.
made a reference. I don't remember it. I did remember.
So there's two. There's
Yeah.
one that the ice cream truck that was in the Savage Lands that they
Mhm.
used when they were doing the whole Mad Max thing.
Oh yes,
The
that
ice
was
cream
the
truck
same.
was the one from Moon Knight.
Yeah,
And then they referenced it, but I can't remember the reference. But
yeah.
that one, it was
Listen,
just crazy.
Moon Knight was a tough tough one too. That was a good.
I thought we
sequel.
would at least see Moon Knight at some point if they were going to do the Midnight Suns thing.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Because they're just wasting that character.
Ghost Rider outright. They got Ghost Rider back outright.
Yeah.
I know I'm coming across as a mad hater right now when it comes to this DC shit. Again, I'm a loyalist. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, hold on, but
So wait, what was the rest of that 7.5?
Yeah,
That's
what I was gonna jump into.
I trust me, we were all on it.
Okay. Outside of Ryan Reynolds,
Mhm.
I felt like the storyline could have been a little bit better.
What are you talking
No,
about?
they explained everything. They explained everything.
Oh no! Let him cook.
Oh.
Listen.
All right, let's hear it.
The time he's going through all of these portals and seeing all of these different Wolverines, right?
Mhm.
They really showed about what, like 6 different dimensions that he went to?
Mhm.
Right.
And he just so happened to pick that one Wolverine because he was sitting at a bar. Like, it's just, I'm sorry. It didn't resonate. Listen, visually, the fucking movie was.
It does make sense what you're saying. Why he picked him out of all the other ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Like time out. And y'all have to explain this to me. When he
But
went
he did explain it if you need me to.
Yeah.
So hold on.
He did explain it.
Explain this for me. When he goes into the dimension where Wolverine, like he was being sacrificed and had all the skulls.
Why he didn't save him?
Right. Wouldn't that Wolverine out of all of them be like, yo, fuck you, I'll help you with whatever you need because you fucking got me down off this cross.
He was like, yo, some shit went down here. I don't want to open this can of worms. Yo, he was on a mountain of skulls, bro.
Red Skulls as well.
Skulls.
Yeah. So he was that like a reference to Red Skull, like being in the abyss?
That was a comic book cover, by the way.
Yeah, wasn't it the House of X?
Yep, House of X.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, y'all know so much shit, man. I'm like low key jealous that I was never into the not that I wasn't into it. I didn't have access to fucking comic books when I was growing up.
Oh
And
yeah,
it was
I had one next to my school.
right? Donald Pierce and the Reavers. They did that.
Yeah.
They crucified.
So that they had each one of those each one of those Wolverines that he traveled into was just like how like Spider-Man has like a suit in the video games.
Yes.
And they show like different suits. It was basically just showing off different suits of what Wolverine looked like. They had the one from like the Cursed Earth one that he had like no arm, and he was like they had the one from the James Bond.
That was the Age of Apocalypse.
Age of Apocalypse. There you go. So they had the one with the old school one that showed up in the video games. Remember that one? The red and yellow?
Yep.
Wow.
That Colossus will bug out. That one?
The one he was fighting Hulk. The one Hulk was in?
Yeah.
See, I like that. I like that little cameo right there. I would have loved them to elaborate a little more.
Well, that's the first time you got to see Hulk versus Wolverine. I mean, everybody's been wanting to see that too.
Right.
That movie was in the works before they did the Wolverine Deadpool.
I would have loved to see that. I mean, it's not too late.
I think we'll get that. I think we'll get that somehow in this MCU chapter or whatever.
Well, the whole thing was that they were, I don't know if they're still going to do it, but that was what was in talks, was they were going to have the mutants versus the Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, the Secret Wars? Like
that will be, and then it will be just like from different timelines, different versions of them. And that's how you were supposed to get like Peter Parker being like the Black Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or introducing Miles Morales into the MCU.
That would be dope.
But the only issue is with the Hulk is that he's still part of Universal.
Yep.
He can only be as part of a group.
Yeah, he can't be the attraction of a movie. He has to be in a movie with someone.
Oh, that's corny. Are you serious?
Yeah.
They will not let him go.
They got a chokehold on that contract.
Just like Spider-Man. It's just like the Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man is Sony, right?
And the crazy part is like Spider-Man has like so much potential with a whole bunch of things. Hulk only has Planet Hulk, and they almost did that with Ragnarok. So like, why are you hanging on to it? Just let go.
Yep.
So I have a question, right? So you see how y'all saying that, right?
Yeah.
And please correct me if I'm wrong, because I know my knowledge is nowhere near what we have here on this show.
Yeah.
Thor, right? Marvel doesn't own the rights to Thor because Thor is in DC. Also,
Thor is
Hold on.
he's not licensed for anything because he is
a god. He's
a god.
It's Norse
It's-
mythology.
yes.
Yeah.
So
It's just like Hercules
they
and
found a
Zeus.
loophole in it that anybody can have him.
Yep.
right. Because, for those who know, like when they
Mhm.
had Thor in God of War,
Yeah.
right? Because God of War is part of, in some
Mhm.
way, the DC universe.
Yeah.
And I always and that's another thing. I'm like, why the fuck can't DC? Why won't they make like a Thor or something just to
Counteract what they're doing over
Yeah,
here.
man.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I love DC so much, man. It's so fucking tough just seeing all this Marvel
Can I
shit,
tell you
man.
how they could fix it?
Yeah.
I'd love to know.
One title alone can fix it.
Batman Beyond.
No. Injustice.
Ooh. Ooh.
You bring everybody in.
Just do it like they were already established, but give it the most dark, gritty. You want to go dark and gritty? You could go dark and gritty with that.
But
and
you
that
know,
could be your version of your Deadpool.
yeah, but you know what fucks that up?
What?
Because we've been watching that whole kind of like, oh, what if Superman was evil and went rogue?
No,
kind of
no,
shit.
but just do it like if they were already established, like if you already knew the universe,
Yeah.
right?
don't have
Don't
to
fluff
do
it. Don't fluff it.
85
Just
movies.
get right
to
into
reestablish
the action. Just give them a little backstory, give them a little something, and just say, hey, look, we know these characters enough to see why there's a conflict.
Right.
And then
But that was supposed to
create
happen.
it. Yeah.
But that was supposed to happen with the DECU, whatever.
Yeah.
And what was it? What the hell was it called? The Bat Dream, whatever the hell that shit was.
Yes, the little vision that he had.
Yeah,
when,
that-
yeah.
They never that was like the best part of the movie.
It was
No, it was the best part of the movie because that was the version that they dropped so many years ago. But then when the Snyder Cut came out, I watched it and I was like, where was this at all of this time?
Yeah,
But the
that would
studios
have
cut in.
been the better movie to watch.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, isn't Snyder now in charge?
No,
No, it's
He's,
this dude from Guardian.
the guys for
James
Guardians.
From Guardians.
James Gunn.
James Gunn.
Gun. Right.
He's in charge of it, and he's focused more on doing the Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
obsessed.
you know what it is? And this is why Gunn is good at what he does. He makes sure that the characters that are not well known have light.
Will be known.
But it's a gift and a curse because he will focus so hardly on these characters when honestly you haven't gave the audience a reason to give a shit.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Peacemaker is cool. That concept is really cool. But do I really care enough to see a series about him?
No, because they're so focused on the fact that John Cena is playing Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this isn't 15 years ago. I mean, it's cool, but no one really fucking cares.
Yeah.
They were going to do that with Black Adam too, and
I just
that
think
fizzled
that
out.
they should stop casting The Rock.
Yeah.
He's
love
run his course.
for The Rock to have gone to the Marvel universe so he could be the cancer over there and fuck all of their shit up
Yeah.
and just, 'cause
You know who
That's why
who
he's
he
not
would
there.
you know who I would have him casted as?
Lex Luthor.
Bane.
Ooh. I'd be with that.
Oh, not the other guy. I'm Gotham's
Yeah.
No, I want him as the
Hey, he did
wrestling
good.
looking
Don't
Bane.
shit on Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy did all right.
So stupid.
What happened?
Fuck him. That shit was garbage.
No one cared until I put on the mask.
All right, so I could give you one thing that Marvel is and DC, like DC and Marvel are similar. The whole the Spider universe is similar to what DC is doing.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to create characters, like say for instance the Joker, right? Is that a musical, by the way?
Somebody
It
said
kind
it
of
was.
looks like it
new-
might be.
Somebody said it was.
I can't deal with that.
See, and this is another thing. I'm glad you brought that up.
Because I didn't realize
They're
that. I just
just-
thought that was the songs that go with the thing. They're
They're
like, no,
just-
these motherfuckers are actually
They
singing this.
just, I mean, as good as the movie might be, like, I'm so tired of the shit that they're doing. Like this new Joker, what is it? Well, Joker, All Docs, or whatever the
Yeah.
damn title of the movie is.
This part
Listen,
two.
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah, right, part 2. Joaquin Phoenix is a good actor. No one's denying that.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on, can we get a Joker movie that's like? Then you got fucking Avril. What's her name? Not Lady Gaga
Gaga.
playing Harley.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I heard that, I saw something differently. I was like, this could be cool because she came from a theater background and she might do it justice because I could see her in the classic Harley Quinn outfit, but they're not even going that route.
Why do they have to redo the origin story every movie? Like,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's not even
Get it.
she's not even Dr. Harley Quinn. She's a patient.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like that was the best part of the relationship. He made her turn, you know, like turn evil because he was so sadistic.
I'm
Every
disappointed.
session,
Yeah.
he was infecting.
It got it
slowly.
got worse and worse.
Yeah.
I was like, that's such a great concept. I mean, now it's been overplayed so much that it's just like it's not worth it. But if you did it right the first time, it would have been worth it. Like the
got a
Suicide
question.
Squad had a good concept to go on,
Mhm.
but it never hit the mark, man.
Nope.
Jimmy, what you was
Got a
about
what
to
you
say?
got, Jimmy? What were you gonna say?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say. Now, if you see how he did Brightburn,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was one of the most amazing movies
Mhm,
he's
yeah,
ever
it
done,
was good.
and then he shifted, and I thought you were gonna see that in Suicide Squad, and then you're like, wait a minute,
Yeah, what is this?
what happened there? There's another movie that he did. It's called
Brightburn
Super.
is the little boy, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Like the
was
evil,
crazy.
yeah.
Yep. And he didn't even kill that many people in the movie.
No,
But
but
it
the
was
idea of it was just like,
Man of Steel. He did
Yeah.
the Man of Steel.
Mhm.
He paralleled it and then just spun it, and just
yeah,
that's what a kid would do with those type of powers.
exactly.
You know
Right.
what DC should have been? Have y'all been watching The Boys on Amazon?
Oh, I
Of
love the
course.
boys.
Because Ben
Yeah.
Gage is Niagara Fall. Come on. That shit
Come
is
on,
amazing.
bro. Come on, bro.
That shit is
Come on.
amazing, man.
Come on. Outside of
Have
all
you
of
read
that,
the comics?
no, I never read the comics.
Worse.
I
Yeah.
could have. I heard.
No, the comics are worse.
Yeah.
The comics
Well,
are
the
worse.
same as Walking Dead, right? Like
Yeah,
the comics are completely worse. Like Michonne gets like raped
Yep.
and like a lot
What-
of
weren't they
by, like,
talking
the
about
governor.
Daryl being Ghost Rider?
That would be
I
dope.
heard.
That's
That
what
would be
that's
dope.
what I heard they
There was
were gonna
rumors
do.
about
Yo,
Yeah.
Daryl just needs to sleep, bro. Like his bags under
He's
his
so
eyes is
tired.
like
Right? Take a
fucking
nap, bro. Do
shit.
Yeah.
Some melatonin.
And
Right?
what's
Wow. Take
what's
a
my
nap,
man's
bro.
name? The brother that plays Negan. What's his name?
Oh, Jeffrey Deegan Morgan or something like
Yeah.
that.
Dean
Jeffrey Dean
Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah. He's
Morgan.
another one. He's another one right up there with Ryan Reynolds. Every character is the
Well,
same.
he's in The Boys.
The character that he's in The Boys. I thought it was Negan. Well, what do we have here?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
No, you sound like the Dave Chappelle Deegan.
Exactly. That's just.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Well,
No, but
damned.
I'll give it to Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if you guys have seen his Welcome to Wrexham
Yeah.
soccer team show
You
that
told me
he
about that. Yeah.
he
told me
had
about
two of his players from that team make
In the
cameos
movie.
in that movie.
Yeah. He was in the
His
bar.
wife.
Yep.
And
One in the
everybody.
bar and the Welsh Deadpool.
Oh, that was one of
Yeah.
them?
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Paul Mullins.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Well,
Yeah.
did you hear
Oh
that
my God, that's dope.
one of the voice, the cowboy Deadpool was Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Was it?
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's
And the
dope.
girl, the one that said the line, it was like the kid Deadpool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was his daughter.
Yep.
Yes. I
That
saw
was his
that.
daughter. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, she was like,
Well,
yeah,
obviously
the
Blake
Wolverine
and then
kid
his
that's
daughter.
wrong.
you know.
Get Wolverine to catch him up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yo,
wild.
did you catch did you catch, I know, right? That's mad wild. Did you catch the Stan Lee
No,
cameo?
no.
So
Where
when they
was
were
it?
on the bus and they were like just going ape shit on the bus,
Yeah.
there was a banner on the side of the bus that said something with Stan Lee and it had his picture. Like he recommended what was going on. Like
Oh,
even like
I gotta watch it again.
yeah.
I gotta watch it again.
But I had
I
to,
actually got
and
it
that
on
was
my
what I'm
phone.
telling you. I saw it the second time around because while you're focusing on all that action, you're missing all the other things.
Right.
I ain't paying attention to all that.
Yeah,
shit.
like Jimmy pointed out, I think the name of one of the shops was
Oh yeah, it
Rob
was Liefeld because just feet because he didn't know how to draw feet.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's hilarious. That's
No,
good.
so I'll point out a couple of ones I spotted. There was the bikes that they were used were all Captain America bikes, and the Furioso kind of
Oh
Mad
yes,
Max
yes,
thing.
yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
And the fantastic
They had
car.
the hover. They had the
The fantastic car.
fantastic car. They also had the Red Skull.
The German.
But
vehicle.
they turned it into the flames of they put a little Iron Man on top
Yeah.
instead of the Red Skull, the Hydra, the Hail Hydra sign.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing that y'all caught all of it. Jimmy, especially you watching that shit for the first time. Like that's crazy that y'all caught all of this stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just watching it.
Right.
I got one more better for you. Ready?
Yes.
When Deadpool was trying to do the interview with Happy Hogan, there was one Iron Man mask that was from the Iron Man Expo that the little kid wore, and they said later on that was Spider-Man. You remember when he tried to shoot at one of the robots, and then Iron Man helped him? Later on, they said that was supposed to be Peter Parker, and the only way they were able to get Peter Parker into the movie, remember the picture that he had him and Peter Parker holding up a sign?
Yeah, but they only showed Tony Stark.
They only showed Tony Stark, and they put the helmet right in front.
Yep.
So they could show.
Why was that? Is that another like Sony
you can't
thing?
see Spider-Man in these movies because of the contract.
Yep.
Yeah. Because he's Sony unless he's in like the group scenes, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna send that to you, Freddie. Look at your phone.
Stupid, bro. This is so stupid with all this contract shit. Just give the fans what they want. Yo, you know what's gonna make me a Marvel fan, and it'll happen before I die. I'm sure they gotta do a deep.
I'm surprised you still haven't jumped the bandwagon like this.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
I'm a loyalist, bro. Come on, man. You ain't learn.
Wait,
yo, listen.
Hold on. I gotta say, why are you
Stanley Steamers? I see it.
Yeah, So
yes,
you're
sir.
a DC fan, like
to the day I die.
Comics or movies?
I'm gonna tell you what made me a DC fan.
Or shows? What?
Shows.
When
I used to come home from school, the first thing that I used to do,
Batman.
Watch porn.
No, I didn't have access to porn like that. But when I used to go to school, they still had porn on VHS, and that shit just it took too much time to not get caught watching it because you gotta fucking hit eject and all. No, I didn't have time for all
Remember
that.
the fix box? Use that channels right there, the fix box.
Yeah, you had a lot of channels right there.
You smiling a little bit too hard, bro.
Out here is what it is.
I'm just saying.
But that's what made me a DC fan to the day I die. Is coming home and watching WB Kids, and they had the Batman, and then they had Superman, and I didn't know too much about the comics. And the day that my life changed was the day that they crossed, they crossed the episodes, and they had Superman in the episode of Batman. And I was like, right then I was hooked. So go ahead.
This is where I'm getting at. You're talking about the cartoon, right?
Yep.
Right.
Their cartoons have always been on point.
Always.
What is making you still a fan of their movies?
The movies.
Yeah.
Because I'm a loyalist, man. You
could be a loyalist to the movies.
Come on, man.
I mean, to the cartoons, not the movies.
We're not just talking about this earlier, bro. We loyal, man. Us Bills fans, we loyal to the cause, bro. Once we pick something, man, I can't, bro. I don't
understand the correlation between Bills and DC. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
It's about being loyal. That's what it's
Okay.
about, man.
All right.
Both ain't never won a championship.
Let me ask you a question. If next year the Yankees went fucking 1-161, would you still be a Yankees fan?
Till I die.
Yeah.
See, there you go, bro.
All right. Now, E.
Yes, sir.
DC man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna call you
Yes,
DC
sir.
man. Which is your favorite Batman?
That's a good one.
I'm gonna probably say Batman Beyond, which I'm waiting for them to at least do that live action movie, because that to me, y'all have to have a reprieve with that.
Right.
If y'all are gonna do one movie right, you have to do a Batman Beyond.
But can I
Right.
tell you where they
Actor-wise.
Jimmy, and tell me if I'm right on this. Don't you think they messed up on the Flashpoint or the Flash movie, because they had a perfect opportunity of having Michael Keaton, old man Batman, as
Yes.
Oh man, yes.
Yes.
You're
And
right.
they did not. They
Who's-
should not.
Who's your Batman? Who's your guys' Batman?
that should have been him.
Christian Bale was the best Batman.
Christian Bale.
I mean, if you make him aged, yeah, I mean, but
Hold on. I'm gonna bother people with this one.
Mhm.
But the Patterson dude, I
Robert
actually
Pattinson?
enjoyed
yo,
that
Jimmy,
Batman. Hold
come
on.
bro.
No, I enjoyed that Batman a lot better than all the other ones, because he said, "I'm Batman. Bruce Wayne is my alter ego." Remember that.
I like that.
That's he was like, "I'd rather not be Bruce Wayne. I'd rather be Batman the whole time." And technically, that Batman
That's the accurate.
coincides more here
Mhm.
than it does anywhere else. Every other movie, because then let's talk about Michael Keaton, Mr. Mom with a cape. All right. I saw it.
Said Mr. Mom with a K.
Yo, let me tell you, when in the 80s, when Batman came out,
I would never thought that he was going to be
stoked.
Batman.
Everybody was hyped, right? But for me, the only person that made the movie was Jack Nicholson. That Joker was one of the best at that, was the best at that time. The other one we had was Cesar Romero in the show.
Yeah.
Then you had Heath Ledger. I think he's the ultimate Joker.
Yeah. Heath
He's
Ledger.
the ultimate Joker.
He
You know what
took
I mean?
that and
But
ran with it. He said, "This is mine."
this is mine, and he took it with him, and nobody
could
catch
touch
up
it.
to him.
If we're doing Jokers, I gotta go Mark Hamill then Heath Ledger.
Well, if we're talking about a voice versus,
It's still
his voice is iconic, Jimmy.
It's still the
but you see,
embodiment of the Joker.
cartoons. Hold on, you see, because I put everything in a box.
Yeah.
Movies is one thing.
Yeah.
I don't merge the two.
No.
No, I
Because
don't merge the
if
two.
that's the case, that the best Batman is the one that voiced the cartoon series.
Tim Conroy, right? Is it Tim Conroy?
Conroy.
Yeah. He passed
Conroy.
away, right?
He passed away.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
So, but
that's
what's
my
good for you,
always
DC
Batman. That he was in everything.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
But the new, I guess the San Diego Comic-Con, they just introducing the new Batman series that's coming out, and it's supposed to be for adults. It's not supposed to be for kids.
Thank God.
That's what
I
they said.
hope it's gonna be on HBO or something.
Word.
Yeah.
So
That's
let's see.
something we didn't talk about either. We haven't even touched that yet. Robert Downey Jr., Dr.
my
Doom
I don't know.
announced at San Diego Comic-Con. What
Crazy.
the fuck is happening right now? That was
Craziness.
probably the coolest reveal. I watched it like 10 times.
I watched it a bunch of times over.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
saw it a
babe,
bunch of times
she's
too,
like,
I
you
ain't
just
gonna
saw it.
lie.
I was like, I gotta go watch it.
Watch it again.
And then I'm trying to wrap my head as
How they're gonna make it work.
And either they're gonna have to do two things where you already introduced Doom as Doom. He's in the mask, and he's gonna have to act that role. He's gonna be in the armor the whole time. I don't know if they're gonna go to a cutback scene of where him and Reed, he's doing the experiment. Reed's telling him, "Yo, hold on, your calculations are wrong." He's like, "No, my shit is right. I'm trying to summon. I want to see my mom. Her soul's in hell, whatever." And he was using science and some shit. And Reed was like, "Yo, I think you're off." And he was like, "No, fuck you. I'm right." And then that shit blew up. And then he got the scar. And then he always blamed Reed for that shit.
Yeah.
So I want to see how they do that. I want to see how they incorporate all that. If
But
they're going to
remember, they said that this is a multiverse, so it could be a version of Victor Von Doom, and it could
or
be
Tony Stark.
No, but not even just that. But listen to this, right? How about a universe where everyone is somebody else that of a character we know?
Ooh,
You get what I mean? Like a what if?
Yeah.
like
So you
I
have like
remember, yeah, they had that What If series.
yeah.
Well, you see, that's the other thing. Now, E, when you were kind of like working with the story, if you hadn't
Mhm.
watched the What Ifs and you haven't watched Loki, because when
you
Loki
weren't gonna
came
understand
on,
it. Yeah.
Loki is what kind of reset
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of balanced out because it was supposed to be the whole Kang dynasty and how they were supposed to get the merging of the universes and the sacred timeline and all that other stuff. You have to watch those to understand this movie.
Yes. I
That's
mean,
why you got it at 7.5.
it's a vital
Yeah,
thing
you
that you
got
need.
homework. You got
Yeah, it's
homework.
like a component that you need just to understand.
Yeah.
One, more about the TVA,
Yeah.
a better understanding of why the pruning of timelines is so important.
Mm-hmm.
And then Doctor Strange kind of touched on it, but all the other
Mhm.
ones would be like Loki season 1 and season 2. It'll just give you a breakdown of what they're trying to accomplish as a multiverse saga
With the what ifs too.
with the what
With the
ifs.
what
Yeah,
ifs. Yep.
I didn't
They're,
like season 2 of What If, by the way.
they're
I-
done.
yeah.
They're done with the Kang series. He is. They
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's killed.
that's that.
He's killed. He's
Yeah,
killed. He's dead.
he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
They did
That's
that
why they
'cause
brought
my
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
see, they violated my man Jonathan Majors, bro. Listen, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I hope DC sees this. Jonathan Majors will play a great John Stewart, Black Green Lantern. I'm just saying, bro.
They already got him.
Yeah.
Did they violate him or he?
They already got
violated
John
himself?
Stewart,
He
man.
didn't do that. Listen, Jonathan Majors ain't do shit. How you get fired from a movie because you running away from a white woman? Never in my life I seen no shit.
First off, did you see how he placed her in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, what?
That was
Ray
was
Rice
like
placed
Wolverine,
another
bro.
girl the same way.
Like-
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro,
Baby
listen, let me tell you
syndrome.
something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay. Just like Rihanna and Chris Brown, you don't know what the fuck was happening in that car.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
What you mean, yes,
I
you
can
do.
tell you, yo, look, Ariana gave me some information that says exactly what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna. Rihanna gave Chris Brown something. He went to go talk to her. She was doing something with something else. And then that's when he confronted her and he said, yo, you making me look bad. So he kind of hemmed her up in the party.
Oh,
Then after that,
man.
hold on. After that, they started going back and forth. And then it was in front of everybody. And then he got the rap because he was like, oh, he was putting his hands on her. But
Right.
the whole reason for him doing that is because one, his image was looking bad and she was becoming very loose.
Yep.
I don't know if I believe that.
A lot of stuff came out with the whole
listen,
Diddy thing, man.
Come on,
honestly,
man. Come on,
it had my
man.
wife watching it for like
Y'all gotta
day in
be
and day
careful
out.
with
She was
these
giving me so
narratives,
much.
bro.
It was like watching Entertainment Tonight every time.
Yo,
I
listen,
would
I
go
gotta be
home, man.
careful with these now. Yo, I'm gonna just give you this quick example, then we could finish. I woke up from a nap the other day, not the other day, yesterday, and wife was watching 90 Day Fiance, whatever. I don't know why. And they had the couple on there. If you watch the show, then you know. They had the couple on there. They got this black dude, this dude from Africa. I think his name is Michael or something like that. And he's with this 70-year-old white woman. This lady looked like a goddamn plastic bag on a broom. She with teeth. She looks disgusting.
Oh my God.
She takes him to a restaurant, right? She's like, oh, try this food. He tries some food and he's like, oh man, I don't like it. So he kind of like spits it out. She goes, why would you do that? Why would you spit it out? And he's like, oh no, but I didn't spit. And she takes a bite of food and she goes, you did like this. And she spits the food on him. I at that time I had to ask her to turn it off because that shit infuriated me. Because you're not gonna tell me if he'd have blown up his fucking fist and knocked the shit out of this lady.
That he wasn't justifiable for doing so.
Dog. And when we post this video,
Spitting is like the
come on, dog.
That's a
Come on,
tough
bro.
one, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
gonna stay quiet on that one.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Come on,
spitting
bro.
is-
Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Spitting's a whole different ball.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a whole different
Come on.
ball game, right
Unless
there.
you into that.
No, I don't think
Super,
anybody.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
even the people who are into it, they were like, "Hold on, not the face, bro."
Yeah.
Right.
Safe word, not the face.
Right? Word. Pineapples.
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 I don't know, man. But listen, man.
Wait, hold on.
Yes,
I
sir.
got one. I'm going back to the Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom. Who would you have casted
As Dr. Doom?
if it wasn't Robert Downey? Who would you have casted?
I don't fucking know, man.
You
They
would have
done-
needed a big name. It had to be a big name to be your main villain going forward.
If he was younger, this dude who played in Django, the dentist.
Oh, that's a good one.
If he was younger,
Christoph something.
yeah, Christoph Holtz or some shit.
Oh my God, that guy is amazing in anything.
Would he have
Marvel
been
got
big
him-
enough to do it?
Can you imagine him in the mask?
He's
running.
He's already chilling from scenes that you could see his face. Imagine not seeing his face under the mask.
Yep.
Craziness. That's a good one.
Oh,
So let me ask you this: with them changing nationalities for certain characters, obviously Reed Richards is not a Pedro Pascal, right? Like in the comics.
Right.
Would you go with a black Doctor Doom or like a Spanish?
well, why not? We I think we touched on this before. I don't see a problem with that. You talking about fantasy? Remember, you have Michael Clark Duncan playing Kingpin.
Yo, I actually liked him as Kingpin, and I
was
was
a good
like,
thing.
I would have liked to see him progress.
Now,
But the movie was terrible.
D'Onofrio, right? What do you think of him as Kingpin?
Oh, he was badass. He's still badass.
He's a dope Kingpin. I think he does a really good job.
Daredevil coming out. He's in the new one. So
yeah.
Yo, when he smashed dude's head,
that was dope.
Yeah,
that was great.
So wait, are we done talking Deadpool Wolverine?
Oh yeah.
Are we done?
Are we?
About how it sucks.
That's the 7.5.
I'm sticking with my answer, bro.
7.5 is because you don't understand the story.
Yes.
You don't got the
You don't.
story.
You
So
haven't
that's
even
your
seen
fault.
the
No,
story
it's
to
7.
understand the story.
Listen,
And you don't get it.
And hold on. Pause. I'm gonna say this now. The other thing is, if you read what's the name? The Deadpool comic books, every fucking panel has like 1,000 words with Deadpool talking.
Yes.
If you look at every one of his series, the page is like you see like one character and then like 20,000 thought bubbles and speaking bubbles because that's he keeps talking and talking and talking. So I think they did it right.
To jump on what he's saying, in the movie, I think it was purposeful to have him speak as much as he did because they needed him to shut the fuck up and give other people lines. Sandra Nova shut him up after she threw him against the wall and say, "Yo, now somebody else can talk."
Yeah,
it was on purpose.
Yeah, they did it.
It was on purpose.
Yeah, it made it more meaningful when other characters had to talk. I get it.
And the thing is, in every comic book, he annoys the shit out of everybody. It's not just when they say God's favorite idiot.
Yeah,
that's him. That's
so you're saying that
7.9 should be a 9.9 to you because he annoyed the shit out of you, and therefore
he did his job.
Yep.
I'm DCL away. I'm standing 10 toes down. That shit was right, bro. That shit was right.
You a hater,
bro.
You a hater.
We went from 7.9 to 2.9.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, but think about it. Every character that you hated in the movie, that you could not get out of your head, he did his job.
Yeah, right.
He did his job. Now look at Samuel Jackson in Django. I hated that motherfucker.
But he made me hate him.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, so wait a minute. I'm not saying that Deadpool, the character annoyed.
You're talking about Ryan Reynolds.
You're talking about Ryan.
But Ryan Reynolds did what his job. He annoyed the shit out of
No, I'm gonna give Elijah some credit. Nice Pool annoyed the shit out of me.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he was annoying.
See,
nice Pool was annoying.
I could deal without him. I could deal without him.
See, I enjoyed his character.
and that was him like overdoing it.
Yeah,
because I could have lived without that.
Yeah,
that was one of the high parts of the movie for me.
No, it wasn't.
when he looked into the screen, he goes, "The proposal."
The proposal.
I
I
could
can
do it
break the
too.
fourth wall too.
See, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
But that's the thing. You there's no middle line with you. Like where's okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Go
What's
ahead.
your favorite DC movie?
My favorite DC movie of all time, Dark
Yes.
Knight. Period.
Dark Knight.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite DC movie outside of the Batman series?
Justice League Snyder Cut.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, Man of Steel has got to be one of my favorites.
Mhm.
But right next to it is Batman versus Superman, the Snyder Cut. Because that had a story. Because I saw it in the theater, wanted my money back as soon as I saw it. I thought it was garbage. It was trash.
Yeah.
But then when I saw the Snyder Cut was so well written.
Yes.
Was so well thought of. And if you look at from beginning
even the
to
music,
end, it was simple. And then
it was a massive,
and then the fuck like the big thing, Martha.
Yeah.
Me reading these comic books for years,
You never put it together.
Never even put together.
Yeah. Their mother's name is Martha.
See, that's saying a lot, bro. Because I never knew that either. And that's from watching the animated series. I was like, damn, why did I never knew that?
But you know what it is? Every single time that you watch Smallville, whatever, you don't really hear her name being mentioned.
No.
Right. Mom. Yeah.
Whatever. You don't hear
Mrs. Kent. Mrs. Kent. Yeah.
But
Right.
if you really think about it, every time you heard Batman, you knew her name was Martha Wayne because they talk about the death of my parents and they go by the name.
Right. I think, Fred, I think you could raise the cup, bro. I think as far as
no, wait. I have one more thing. There's the last thing about the movie.
Okay.
And we didn't touch on it at any point. What did you think about Channing Tatum as Gambit?
His voice sucked. His voice sucked so bad, and I loved Gambit.
But the look was there.
The look in the fighting, and the fighting scene.
That capoeira shit that he was doing.
Yeah,
like, I'm with it.
That shit was amazing.
He looked a little chubby for the outfit, though.
Yeah,
his cheeks was coming out a little too much through the.
Hey, yo, his what?
That was a pause moment. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna watch your step. Bro.
No.
Hey, yo.
The voice.
It did it for you.
Kind of killed it for me. Like you didn't
he
know.
Tried.
He
tried.
Louisiana. Like is he Creole? Like what's going on?
Yeah.
And then he became what was it? Janko from 21 Jump Street when he started making those fucking riff jokes.
Yeah. You know who could have played a good
Came out of
Gambit?
my mama's nutsack.
Who would you have picked for Gambit then?
That's a good question.
Kid from the Kingsman.
He's good. I got one better. The kid
because they wanted him as Wolverine, but I'm like, I think he could do something.
He's too little.
Yeah. But he's the right size. And if you want to be technical, he's 5'3". He should. Yeah. But you know who I thought? The guy who played in John Carter. That actor.
Wait, wasn't he him?
No, the actor.
He was the old. Oh, to have him in the comic book actor.
Gambit has him as Gambit. I think he would have played a better Gambit.
Wait, the one that played John Carter was Gambit.
Yeah.
In the first Wolverine Origins.
Oh shit, that's right. That's right.
Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
shit. No wonder.
It's like
you're fired, Jimmy.
No, but I have a question just on that topic alone.
That's right.
Why not respectfully just pick any fucking no-name actor from New Orleans to play Gambit? Like, no one.
You gotta get that. You gotta get the voice down.
That's what I'm saying.
Before the look, you gotta get the voice down.
That's what I'm saying.
You could have picked the place to look. The voice.
Like, I know Channing Tatum was dying to do this Gambit shit, but like, bro, you kind of fucked it up for everybody doing that.
What are we talking about? We just talked about the guy from The Boys, Frenchie.
Oh yeah, Frenchie.
Frenchie could do it.
Yeah.
He could have.
When
That
he,
would've been-
when he shit on him in the movie, and he goes, "Who's your voice? Who's your voice
Oh,
coach?"
yeah.
Your
Is
dialect.
We're
I was
missing
dying.
we're missing vital dialect here. Like, who was your voice coach? But that was the best part because nobody sometimes in the cartoon, I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but I'm like, when he says share, I know he's talking to Rogue.
Yeah.
Yep. No
It's a
shit. No
fact.
shit. Yeah.
You know who we need? We need a comic book accurate Rogue.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of this. Oh, my bad. That's just another topic. You
Yeah,
could raise-
everybody
you could
don't
raise
got.
it then.
Everybody don't need an A+ actor to play a damn.
No,
You
they
know,
don't.
let somebody else get some shine, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you good. I think we good. And you go raise a glass or raise your.
Yeah,
There it
there you
goes.
go.
I forgot you were using Roberto Clemente, the other brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we done talking about Deadpool, it's the last thing I'm gonna bring up, man. I want you to give me, each of y'all, give me a moment from a movie that every time you watch it, it makes you feel like it's the first time that you watched the shit. Like you still get that same, like, oh my God.
Back to the
single-
Future. Second one.
Which part? No, I mean,
The-
like it has to be apart from a
A
movie.
specific scene.
Yes.
The scene when he goes to the Cafe 80s.
Okay.
Jimmy.
All right. Gladiator scene when he finally gets home and he sees his wife and the kid hanging.
Oh,
That scene always fucks me up. That scene always fucks me up. Always. And every time I know it's coming, and it'll still fuck me up the minute
no,
I
I
see
got
it.
I got one.
Gladiator
I got
scene.
one that same feeling was.
Mhm.
Remember Crash when
Yeah.
the daughter runs out
Yep.
and he said, "Oh, he doesn't have the invisible cloak," and you think she gets shot.
So that's
Yo.
what I mean. I'm talking about a movie that gives you that feeling that's like,
okay. So I'll give you that one because that
that-
one for me, Niagara Falls, bro.
Yeah.
oh,
'Cause
so
you
what
could
about
picture-
you?
Because you could picture yourself in that scene.
Remember the Titans when Bertier gets hit by the car?
You can't be
That fucks
hurt.
me up
You
every time.
Superman.
Yeah, you Superman. You can't be
Yo,
hurt.
You can't be.
You don't see the
here?
resemblance?
Come on, man.
That's my brother.
That's my
right there.
brother.
That
I'm
was
gonna
bad.
I'm gonna tell you mine. And every time I watch this scene, I'm like, it gives me the same feeling of like, yo, this shit is so, it fucks me up. The scene from Flight when the plane starts fucking going down
Mhm.
and he has to fucking flip the plane up. Every time I watch that scene,
Your asshole kind of goes in and you're like,
I don't know how much of my asshole has to do with. I don't even know how
are
you just.
turning are you turning the are you turning the plane with him?
Yo, every time I watch that scene, yo, listen, man, and I know I brought up Denzel Washington many times in this show, but that scene right there, because you know why? Because like Jimmy, you brought up the shit with Gladiator. Ols, you brought up the shit with Remember the Titans, and you brought up with Crash, which is pretty realistic. It could happen.
Mhm.
Like for most part, we all get on planes.
Yep.
Right.
And you know I'm getting one on in the next week and a half. I'm
Yeah,
getting on a
right.
fucking plane
Thanks.
right now. Thank you. Thank you. Motherfucker. Thank you.
Yo, what about most cringeworthy scene in TV or movies?
I could tell you.
Negan beating down Glenn and homeboy.
Mhm.
That I never seen something that as a whole, like world, everybody felt it the same way.
Yeah.
Look at that! His goddamn eyeball popped up.
Yeah. Nah, for me was
I love
was
you.
when Ned Stark when he got the headshot.
The Red Wedding.
Red Wedding.
No,
No, the beginning,
Yes,
the
yes,
first
yes,
season.
yes,
But that
yes,
Red
yes.
Wedding.
Yeah, Red Wedding.
Red Wedding 2 is up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
when-
cringeworthy for me, where I still can't watch that episode.
Mhm.
Scott's tots from The Office when he's got to go back to the school and he's got to tell them he ain't got money to give them their scholarships.
Yeah.
I can't. Inside, my skin is like crawling. Like,
See, but that shit is funny though.
That's funny.
It's
See,
funny, but I'm like, yo, that's
You know why it's funny to me? I'm gonna give you mine right quick, and I gotta tell you why that's so funny. And I should have said something last week about it. When you say cringeworthy, I'm thinking of shit like The Hills Have Eyes, the fucking rape scene that they had when the fucking dudes come out of the sand and they get on the little RV and they fuck that shit just it makes me
How about
uncomfortable.
Showgirls? That
What-
scene.
With
Jesse
Queen Latifah?
Spano.
Yeah, but the black chick.
Mm.
That one was tough.
Oh no, yeah. No.
We won't talk about that.
Ugh.
So I got to give you this story right quick. And I should have, when you say this shit about Scott Stotts, this would have made me remember. And after this, I'm done. And we had James on the show last week. So before I had a small job at this law firm before, I changed careers, right? And when I was leaving, I hooked James up with the job because, he was on whatever. So James wound up wanting to leave the job after a few months or maybe like a year or so, whatever. He was too through with the job, as we all get with places of employment sometimes, right? And when I tell you, James has always had the worst luck when it comes to shit. Like the story that I told last week about his ankle getting sprained and all of that shit, that's nothing. He's always had stories like that. So in this particular instance, James is leaving the job. He gave them the 2 weeks notice, right? He's like, listen, they gave him a party and everything. Like they gave him like a going away party. And he was just so happy to be leaving his job. He was like, yeah, fuck all of these people. And he's like, fuck, like, I'm so happy that I'm leaving, right? So he has this other job lined up perfectly. Nice salary, all this. This is a true story. Nice salary and everything. They gave James his departure party on Thursday. He was supposed to start this next job that following Monday. Says goodbye to everybody Thursday, right? Tells the supervisor, listen, I'm leaving. Please don't call me. I don't want to come back to this place. Like, whatever. They didn't have the best of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, he leaves. That Friday, he calls the job that he's about to start, say, listen, I'll be there Monday. Just let me know what's the situation, like, specific time I need to be there. They tell him on the phone, oh, James, we're glad you called. So here's the situation. We're in a hiring freeze right now. We don't have a spot for you.
Damn, now this is a cringeworthy moment right now.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
just
God.
you just made one right now.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough. That's tough.
Damn, James.
Damn, that sucks.
Yo, I remember when he called and told me, he was like, yo, this place just told me that I don't have a job. They don't have a fucking job for me.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yo,
And then you want to know what made it worse? When he called unemployment to get like, some money or whatever, unemployment say, well, you can't qualify for unemployment because technically you never worked for this place.
never worked there.
Wow.
Oh man,
bro. It's funny now because this was years later, but
yeah. Now that shit's hilarious.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Even when he did tell me this story, I thought I hung up with him. I'll fucking die.
Yo, he must have been shitting bricks when he found out that information.
Because I'm like,
you can't go back. You can't.
No. Yo, they gave him a
that's
whole
like the,
party,
the-
bro.
what was it, the half
after the
baked?
party, you can't go.
They
Fuck
gave
you,
him a
fuck
whole
you,
party.
fuck you.
Like they catered it and everything. And they had balloons and all of this other shit. Could you imagine he shows back on Monday? Like, yeah, like,
Hey guys, so
guess who's back?
guess who's back? I fooled you.
By the way, who do I give the gifts back and where
Yeah,
can
right.
I go to? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
oh my God, bro. Yeah.
Amazon gift card you gave me?
Oh my God, bro.
It's on
oh,
Right back.
man.
I'm giving it right back to you.
Oh, damn, bro. Shout out to Jay. I love you. Yo,
Yeah.
Os, we good, man? We good to roll?
Yeah, man. Give us Big E's wise words of the week and let's take it home.
Hey, yo, listen, I'm going to keep it selfish and I don't give a damn what y'all got to say. My wise words of the week, watch some more DC product, please. Please get us some more money, some more revenue streams so we could do
That's
better,
out of
man.
desperation now.
I don't care.
Oh,
Shut
man.
up.
Yeah.
Shut up. It is what it is, man. And Superman, Batman, we got to do better. And when y'all go to pick the next Superman, please pick somebody that's going to be loyal. Not none of these damn British actors that ain't got no loyalty to nothing.
Hey, no spoilers.
Yep, no spoilers. Yep.
Spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
All right. Henry Cavill, fuck you. That's it, bro. That's all I got. That's all I got, bro.
Oh,
The
man.
Sports Frenzy Podcast on YouTube, OTBS on Facebook, The Sports Frenzy Pod on Twitter, The Sports Frenzy Podcast on Instagram. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
Later, fellas.